Okay. Hello, guys. It is Countess here with you. And I just want to do like a quick little video. Yesterday, when I got home from work, I came home, obviously, and I sat down in my bed and just kind of like was looking around my room. And then all of a sudden, I zone into my bookshelf. And this guy was like beaming out to me. It kind of circles back to the tarot read that I did. I don't know, it's been like a month now that I did it. When Billy and Paul showed up in that read with the numerology, tripped me out. I don't know about you guys, but it tripped me out. Personally, it validated everything for me. And I did get a pat on the back from Mr. Tom Harriet for that tarot read. Thank you, Tom. I really do appreciate your feedback. If you're watching. So I just wanted to tell you. So anyway, I went off on a tangent there. I sat down on my bed, got the book, and as soon as I opened the book, I just kind of was like flipping the pages, flipping, and then all of a sudden I flipped to chapter 11. And chapter 11 is actually, it has been my favorite part of the book. And what is a trip is because ever since I did that tarot read, I don't know how to say it. You know, I'm not a psychic, but I can definitely feel direction from things, like what I should concentrate on, what I do. That's why I do the tarot cards too, just to kind of reaffirm my gut instinct of situation. And this I don't know, I just want to read some of the footnotes in this chapter, especially the first footnote. Tom puts in some really awesome information in the footnotes of this book. This version I got last October. I believe on the 20th of this year, they just released a new version, which I will soon be getting as well. It has a lot of updated information in it that is really mind-blowing, you know, from the first edition, because it's like Billy has been watching the PID community, and he listens to different YouTubers and their theories. And that's what I was saying with tarot read. Like, they have answers to these people and what their research shows. You know, the standing stone up in the McCartney farm, you know, Stephen Faber and John Lennox, I think John Lennox, if I messed up that name, I'm sorry. They went on, you know, to research, and John actually went up to the farm. And after that little farm visit, you know, they went and saw the standing stone and all that. The standing stone, Stephen and John conclude they think that's the real place where Paul McCartney, the real Paul McCartney, is buried. And I'm going to do a reading on that. Actually, I just just locked in right there. So be on the lookout for that. I'm going to definitely do a reading on the standing stone. But as soon as they did that, a gate goes up, a big security system, you know, a locked gate, by the way. And he even sang about it in a song in one of his newer albums, that the two little foxes, the fence was broken and the two little foxes like ran in and caused chaos or whatever, kind of like stay off my property, because I think they hit a nerve. And me, as who I am, I definitely can see why. and the evidence, please go watch those videos. They're on Mike Williams' channel. You can see cHecKmATe, or you can see the Paul is Dead channel that he has. All of these interviews are on there, and they're quite long, but they're so awesome. So much information. These people do so much research. It's just so cool, and it just blows your mind, you know? It blows your mind that reality is not what it seems. It's very existential, excuse me. So let me go ahead. I want to read this first little footnote in Masonic cHecKmATe. And there is a picture of all the lads, as you can see. There is a little horsey with his little clubs for eyes. And then you move over to the little guy, Paul. I mean, you can only say it's Paul because it's a left-handed base, right? That they're all on. By the way, this is kind of like a cheeky drawing that was kind of towards this theory that the Beatles were the four horsemen of the apocalypse. And like, you know, tribulation was coming because the Beatles had landed on American soil. So they just took the shit out of it, and John Lennon obviously made this picture. And so then we have the little lion next to Paul with the diamonds, and then we have the little chicken with the crown who has the hearts. Oh, and then of course cHecKmATe at the end. So yeah, I really recommend you guys read this. I know this is like sounding like an advertisement for this book and whatever, but no, I'm actually just trying to express my gratitude to all the researchers out there. I'm finally just kind of wanting to do videos now and discuss these topics. And ever since I did that tarot read, I tell you, it's really been on my mind. Paul McCartney has been on my mind. Billy has been on my mind. I really sympathize with Billy. Just like Tom put in the book, he is a protagonist of this story. And yes, it is fictional. Not all of it is real, but the footnotes are definitely real, with all of the crazy esoteric and occult knowledge that's packed into them. So let me just read this first footnote. It's on page 93. And again, the numerology, right? Sorry, I keep getting off on tangents, but chapter 11 starts on page 11. 1111. And then you go to the next page is 93 with the picture on it and the footnote. 93 is 12. 1 plus 2 is 3. So it's always about 3, 6, and 9 with Billy and McCartney. And that is explained in this book. And it came out on my tarot read for everybody to see. And yeah. So when I opened this book, by chance yesterday, I knew I just wanted to discuss this stuff because this footnote says, a quality tarot reading can be illuminating. If you do not have a deck of tarot cards, we recommend that you get one. Meanwhile, ordinary playing cards will suffice for insights about emotions, feelings, and relationships. The hearts equal the cups. And for practicalities, I'm sorry, I got lost in this. For insights about emotions, feelings, or relationships, hearts and playing cards equal cups. In tarot, corresponding to your thinking or communication, spades equal swords. For practicalities in the material world, diamonds equal pentacles. And for insights about creativity and action, the clubs equal the wands. So whether you're reading tarot, a book, or anything else, embrace whatever resonates with your soul. Whatever does not resonate, let it slip away without resisting it. Whatever we resist sticks to us, increasing whatever we find objectable. Yeah. So awesome. So, I know the book, and I know this might sound like crazy or whatever, but the book does talk about the spiritual connection here. And that's what I'm concerned. That's what I'm all about with this theory, because everybody's done so much great research. That's why I'm doing the tarot card reads. I want to look at this aspect, the supernatural aspect of this whole story, because we all have a supernatural interaction or story. It's all around us. We just can't see it. So yeah, I just got that idea. I'm gonna do a tarot read on the standing stone. So we'll see what the cards say. I'm thinking I might do that. I don't know when I'll do it. Maybe I'll do it tonight, because I'm feeling it right here, and it's go time. So I just wanted to share that little footnote with you guys from the lovely Memoirs of Billy Shears by Thomas E. Harriet. It's just awesome. Tom and Billy collaborated, obviously. Billy gave Tom his story, and Tom, in turn, made this book into an esoteric piece of art. It is awesome. So much information and so much enlightenment. He uses the word illuminating a lot. And, we are getting told the truth through fiction. So you also have to look at that from kind of satire type lens. I don't know, but you got to take everything with a grain of salt, obviously, and you come up with your own conclusions. But for me, I am feeling the effects of this book, and I just want to wrap this up now and just say thank you to all of the researchers out there. And I will shortly be doing a tarot read. I don't know when I'll put the actual video out, but I'm going to do it, because it's time to see if we can grab some energy about the standing stone. I'm really interested in that now. So fantastic. Thank you to Stephen and John for all of your research and finding it. And we're going to look at the other side of that topic. So stay tuned, and thank you for watching. If you have watched all the way to the end, I so appreciate it. You guys are rad, and I will see you in the next video, which is going to be very interesting. Very, very interesting. So for whoever is watching and for whoever is interested, please give me feedback, and if you see something in the cards, please. Sometimes people can miss it, but I don't, like I said, I don't do the tarot for fun and oh, let's go see when, my next romance is going to be, and who's my dream man or whatever. No, I use it just like the book said. You use it for affirmation and validation of your own spirit and your own intuition. It's a very deep feeling, a very deep subject to get into, but I don't have the energy or the time right now to do that. So maybe when we do the tarot reading, I don't know. If you guys have any suggestions about tarot readings that you want me to do, please just let me know in the comments. I will explore whatever you'd like me to explore and try to do my best, see what we can find on the supernatural side of this whole Paul McCartney conspiracy. So I feel like it hasn't been addressed enough. All the logical stuff has been awesome. Now it's time to kind of get into the spiritual, and that's, I think, where I'm coming in. And yeah, I really hope that you guys tune into it. So I will check you later. Peace, guys. One more thing, guys, that I would like to highlight about this lovely book we have here. You see that little double P? Let's open the book, shall we? And here at the footnotes gives the dates of the publications, and Thomas E. Harriet, all rights reserved, including the right of any reproduction in whole or part in any form. Copyrighted materials are quoted for critical review and educational purposes, sometimes with modification to preserve the narrative flow. This book is a solo project, not a Beatles product. Published by Pepper's Press, a subsidiary of Maca Corp. Opinions presented herein are solely those of Billy Shears and do not necessarily represent the views of the encoder. And then they give you a scan bar thing. I don't know what that is, for your phone probably, and then a website to go to. And I believe Tom runs this website. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to highlight that because that's another validation. It's another validation that this thing, this story, is coming from Paul McCartney, William Shepard, Billy. So I just wanted to highlight that little tidbit, guys, because that kind of blows my mind as well. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. I will see you later.
When was the last time you saw your brother?
The last time? Was his funeral. Was his funeral. Was his funeral. Was his funeral. Was his funeral.
To Paul, this gets out for fear to show.